The Witcher, the guy that picks the lesser evil by robbing blind the people who want to hire him. True capitalist. What about his name though? Geralt? Geralt?
Gerald, right?
Well, as you probably know by now, because lately this franchise has been all over the media, yeah, it's pronounced Geralt. Fun fact though, Master Vasamir actually had his prodigies choose the Witcher names, and the white-haired one picked Geralt Roger Eric du Haut-Bellegarde. Yeah, Vasamir didn't like that, so Geralt of Rivia is all that was left from it. And because of the release of the second season of The Witcher, and the fact that thanks to my birth certificate I have a distinct advantage in pronouncing Polish names than most of the world, I decided, hey, let me take you on a journey through the etymology of the names of some of the characters from The Witcher, their purpose and original pronunciation. And our train arrives now. Or in 5 minutes. Damn Polish trains. Either way, even now I can tell you about the etymology of the name Geralt. You see, this name is of Germanic origin and literally means ruler with the spear, from ger, meaning spear, and Waltang, to rule. And it seems that apart from that and the previous story, that's all we've got on our boy. Maybe Mr. Sapkowski thought that this name would fit an anti-political warrior, especially a 90-year-old one. Wait, 90-year-old? 90-year-old. Oh my god. Now, Vasamir is pretty much a made-up name. There are some claims that could literally mean famous warrior, but I personally do not see any correlation between those. Now, in some languages, like Romanian, there is a word mare, or some other versions similar to it, and it is a very unpopular way of saying famous, so maybe, yeah, Vasamir might come partly from that, but I don't think we can be sure. So next up, something that confuses me all the time. Cyrilla, or Siri, isn't pronounced this way originally. Now, I'm gonna leave the judging to you, but in Polish, it's Cyrilla and Ciri. Trust me, after hearing the English version for so long, in all YouTube videos, the show, etc., the Polish pronunciation sounds weird even to me. And of course, Cyrilla is the female equivalent of the name Cyril, which comes from the Greek name Kyrillos, which itself comes from the word for Lord. So Ciri is the female version of Lord, which actually seems to be a very thoughtful and specific decision made by Mr. Sapkowski. Changes my whole outlook on her story arc from a storytelling perspective. Now, Yennefer is actually a pretty popular given name, like a real one, especially compared to the likes of Vasamir. One of the reasons as to why Mr. Sapkowski has chosen it might be because it relates to the old French name Guinevere, which also was the name of King Arthur's wife. From that also sprang the name Jennifer and then Yennefer. All of those names can be traced back to Welsh, and their meaning is along the lines of white spirit. Interesting, huh? Also of French origin is the name of one of the most beloved characters from the games, Regis, in Polish pronounced Regis. Pretty different actually. It also is an actual given name from the old French word régir, to rule or to manage, which itself comes from Latin. So Regis, a ruler. I wouldn't say it fits his character, but the name suits him nonetheless. However, one character whom this description would actually fit is Emir var Emreis. His first name comes from Welsh, is sometimes spelled without the H, and indeed also means ruler. Nice. Next up, we have Olgierd von Evereck, whose character is actually based on Polish nobility, and in Polish it is pronounced Olgierd von Everec. It's also a given name, these days rarely encountered, and comes from Lithuanian, where it takes the form Olgierd. It is said that it means famous or very famous, illustrious. Definitely fitting. Also, if you were wondering, the part Wong is like an actual word, probably German, that the Polish nobility often used between their first and last names to sort of show off their lineage and the fact that they're high-born. The Evereck part also has German origins and means ruler of boars, which is super cool as his family's coat of arms has a boar in it. Also, Wong Evereck kind of sounds like forever, doesn't it? Now let's tackle the two other witchers, Eskel and Lambert. The first name comes from Scandinavia and means divine offering, from Old Norse as, and kettle, a sacrificial kettle. I love this one. And Lambert, on the other hand, is Germanic and comes from land plus bird, so land bright, or also renowned in the land. Love that one too. What a prick though. And finally, another beloved character, Jorveth, also has a Welsh name. It is spelled Jorveth and literally means handsome lord, but it is pretty archaic. So, as you can see, there are some pretty cool origins of character names in the Witcher universe. There are a lot more names, of course, but a lot of them don't have specific origins and known meanings, and others I had to cut out because I sort of made this video in a rush. But for example, let's take a final quick look at Triss. Her name may come from the Latin word for sad, tristis. You may also know it from your high school French. This is actually amplified by her last name, Marigold, because if it comes from the plant marigold, which signifies unrequited love and sorrow, then it all makes a pretty clear picture. Okay, I guess I should have included her, but either way, those are the most of the main characters and their name etymologies. As I've said, I had to work pretty quickly as the second season of The Witcher on Netflix is already out. So I had to use some fan-made sources, which I'll link in the description. But either way, I hope that now, if you're going to watch the second season, you're gonna look at some of those characters from a whole new perspective. Although I heard that the reviews aren't the best, at least some of them. So maybe we'll have to wait for the next gen Witcher 3 remaster for our next dose of great Witcher action. Hopefully not though. Either way, thank you so much for watching and good day to you all. May the force be... Wait, no, that's not it.
Not Gerald. Geralt.
Oh.